Good morning, Joe. Today's ASX announcement shows that the Oropesa project in Spain continues to build momentum, particularly on the approvals front. For our Australian audience, Joe, what does the overriding public interest mean in Spain? What is the direct benefit?
Thanks, Gareth. Yeah, it's certainly worth me taking our Australian audience through this because it's probably not one they're familiar with. The overriding public interest is a very material and very significant classification you get for a project in Andalusia and in the whole of Spain, and in fact, within the whole of the European Union. This is a classification that has significant ramifications all the way through the European Union and obviously the member states, and flows all the way down to the region of Andalusia in getting your project ranked very highly when it comes to assessing things like our water licenses and other administrative things. So for us, the number one benefit for the project moving forward will be we move to a very highly regulated process to assess our water licenses. Now, this is very powerful because I said we now go to the highest level, one of the highest levels of project classification, which means then when we go through our water licensing, we don't skip any steps. We don't necessarily jump steps. We're not going through a lower environmental assessment, but it's now a very regulated process for us to go through to get our water license. So it's very significant for the project.
So my sense is that the project Oropesa is being prioritised by the Spanish or Andalusian government. Would that be a fair assessment?
Yeah, it certainly has gone through a number of extra assessments. So you need to prove you have socioeconomic benefit to the local region. You need to prove that tin is important to not only the local economy, but the national economy, as well as meeting a number of mining, environmental assessments already. So for us, that's very significant. So yes, absolutely. The project has now been given a criteria that a lot of other projects don't get. And because of that, our regulatory permitting pathway is much clearer and to some degree, much simpler.
Well, certainly the idea of clearer pathways to production would be, very appealing to Australian shareholders. When you look at the next 6 to 12 months, Joe, what are the big things you want investors to be watching?
Well, I think from the message I hear from a lot of my shareholders, it certainly aligns with the folks of the company. It's permitting, permitting, permitting. We are pushing this project forward on all fronts, and certainly investors should keep close to the news flow regarding significant milestones moving forward. Effectively, for us, the next major milestone we'll go through to is a public exhibition process, and following that, we go through quite a highly regularized process to get through to our two primary permits, which is our environmental permit and our exploitation or mining license. In parallel to that, as we've made public a number of times recently, is we are progressing conversations with a number of strategic parties and significant parties who can play a very significant role in funding the construction development, and also some of them becoming partners for the life of this asset. So again, major progress being made on all those fronts.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot of ticks in a lot of the right boxes, Joe. So very much looking forward to the news flow ahead.
Thanks, Gareth.